Hey, it's Amy Brown from The Bobby Bones Show. Join me in supporting St. Jude Children's Research Hospital for a chance to win a trip to meet Megan Maroney at the 2025 iHeart Country Festival in Austin, Texas on May 3rd, hosted by Bobby Bones. We're going to hook you up with tickets, flights, hotel, food credits, and a meet and greet with Megan Maroney. Take action now to support St. Jude and help cure childhood cancer, and you're going to be entered for a chance to win. Visit iHeartCountryTrip.com to learn more.
And we are back. Yeah, man.
What up,
We're back, man. We got, we bring the episode in the same way every time,
yes,
man.
You
finally start catching on,
man.
And coming on in, joining in, man. Greeting the people into the episode.
And the greeting guides.
Yeah, man. Episode
20. 20.
Episode 20.
Man, I like that's an even number, even Steven.
Okay.
10 and 10.
Okay. Well, my name Trae, so I don't mind odd numbers. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
I don't mind odd numbers.
We at 20, man. 20 episodes.
Yeah, episode 20, man.
Dang, time flies.
It does.
It seems like we still new.
We are. We got a long way to go.
Yeah, we got a long way to go.
You see,
short time to get there.
Certain podcasts, you see them, they be up to 200 and something episodes or 100 and something episodes. So yeah, we got a long way to go, man.
So like, that's the thing. Sometimes like I'm starting to look at other podcasts and I get discouraged. I'm like, man, our set is not as good as theirs. They got all the views, this, that. But then I take in perspective to other podcasts and I'm saying, hey, we're competing just as great as these guys. Yeah. But I'm judging it to Shannon Sharp, to Gil. I'm thinking that level, man.
And you know what? Like, and it's easy to do that. Yeah. But I think Shannon Sharp is on episode 140 something, 150, something like that.
100 or 1,000.
Like 100 and something.
Nah, he got to be more than that, bro.
Nah, man, when you think what that takes, even if you drop, so in 6 months we did 20 episodes. Mm-hmm. So think how much time it take you to get to like 140, something. That's years.
Oh, wow. Dang, I ain't think about that every week. But don't he drop every night too?
No, that's nightcap. I'm talking about like Club Shay Shay.
Gotcha. All right.
You know what I'm saying? So nightcap, I think they do that 3 to 4 days out the week.
You know what I'm enjoying?
What's up?
Our lives.
Yeah, man. If y'all don't know, man, tell them Be Rich. Tell them.
Hey, we're on YouTube Live. Well, really, we do all the platforms. We're doing Instagram Live, YouTube Live, Facebook Live, TikTok Live, your mama's live.
Oh Lord, I knew you were finna go there, man. I knew you were finna go there.
So we use this app. I'll give them a shout out. StreamYard. And it's able to put all the lives together, and we go from one spot, and we do it at one time. I love it.
Yeah, man.
And you can read the
Twitter. We on Twitter.
Twitter, all that, man. So, hey, we're gonna, we do a lot of pop ups. We'll plan it. You'll see it if you're following our socials. But yeah, man, I love it, man. But hey, you know what I forgot to do?
What's up?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Plus 8 equals 20.
All right, man. You came back with the remix, man. All right, man. I give you a little credit on that, man. All right, cool. Came back with the remix. But look, let's just get right into it, right?
All right, let's do it.
So last episode, we talked a little bit about the first round draft pick that the Atlanta Hawks made about Zachary Richardsey. And so we were wondering where the team was headed in the last episode.
Yes, I remember that.
Now, if you've been on our lives, you've heard us speak on this. But to this community who may not have heard us on the lives, this is our first time speaking on what I'm about to bring up now.
Okay.
The day after we shot our last episode, I'm talking about 24, not 24, 24.
24.
24.
You remember that TV show 24?
Man, yes, good show, but I'm thinking more about, man, Tips on 24s, man.
All right, I got you.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So 24 hours later, the Atlanta Hawks traded Dejounte Murray. So I want you to tell me how you feel about the trade, how you feel about where the future of the franchise is headed now that Dejounte is no longer on the team, and just how you feel as a fan.
Okay, so I got 2 ways I can think about this, with my head and with my heart.
Okay.
Or with my head, I would say keep Dejounte Murray, trade Trae Young. Dejounte, he's more of a better defender than Trae. He could put up very similar numbers to assists and points, and I think he's I think he's perceived better by the media and maybe teammates. I'm not sure. I'm not there to be a teammate, but you could build around that and have a solid foundation basketball team and get more for trade for picks. But my heart was to trade Dejounte, get some picks and players, keep Trae because I'm a fan of Trae. I think Trae puts butts in the seats, and he's exciting. He's more exciting to me than Dejounte, and that's my heart. So my heart got what it wanted, and Trae is staying here, and we're building around him. Now, I feel like Dejounte is going to go to New Orleans and be a beast. I think he has a chip on his shoulder. I'm watching him work out. I'm seeing some of his social media posts, and I think he's going to have a hell of a year. And he's going to be the man down there as far as running. No one is going to take the ball from his hand. He's the man as far as the ball dominant guard there. Okay. And I think he's going to do a good job dishing it. I think his assists are going to go up. He'll be a double-digit assist person, and he actually learned how to shoot the three in Atlanta better than he did. And I think he's going to contribute very well with Zion and folks down there, CJ. So, yeah, I think that he's going to do well. So don't be mad and upset if he's doing well because that's what type of player he is. The Hawks just had two ball-dominant players at the same position. And if one of them could have learned to play without the ball, I think it could have worked. But it's just sometimes like you need that rhythm to get into your game. I remember Prince, what's his name? Tayshaun Prince? Taurean Prince. Mm-hmm. I remember the Hawks gave him the ball a couple games. One of our guards were hurt, and he hit like 40.
Yeah.
And so he was like a ball-dominant person that needed the ball in his hand. Yeah. So he couldn't do that without the ball.
No, he couldn't.
And so every time he had the ball in his hand, they gave him the ball, he would always ball out. So some players are like that. They can't play without the ball. So, all right, what do we get? We got 2 first-round picks. We got the Lakers pick, and I think we got –
in 2025.
In 2025. And the Lakers, New Orleans had got that pick from the Lakers from the AD trade.
Yep.
And I think we got Portland's pick or the Bucks pick.
Yeah,
the Bucks pick.
The Bucks pick.
Yeah, so
in 2027.
And the Bucks traded New Orleans to get that pick, and so we got and we gotta hope that the Lakers do bad, so we get a good pick. Which I don't know if they're gonna do bad or not. You know what I mean? And as far as the Bucks, in that trade, it's the worst. It's like whoever has the worst record. I mean, we get the worst end of that deal on the pick.
Yeah, because the Pelicans can decide which pick they want to give up, their pick or the Milwaukee pick.
So whoever does the worst that season, whoever has the it's not if it's like the number 22 pick or the 27 pick, we're getting the 27 pick. So
or if it's the number 1 pick and the 27 pick.
Yeah, we're getting the 27 pick. Exactly. So that's on those 2 picks. All right, which I know you don't like and I don't like as well. All right. Then we got Larry Nance Jr., backup center. It's like 6'7", 6'8", 6'9". Never seen a center that's 6'9", 6'8", whatever. So we got him. He's been in the league for a while, older guy.
Yeah.
Then we got Dyson Daniels, which I didn't know.
I know you like him, though.
Well, first of all, I didn't know who he was. Nothing. I did my research on him like I always do whenever we get a draft pick or a player, and I fell in love with him, man. Like he's 21 years old. He was the number 8 overall pick, the same year that we drafted AJ Griffith, and so 6'8", defensive specialist. I can say that now. He's a defensive specialist. So off the rip, we get a better defensive player. All right, he's 6'8", 21 years old. And he hasn't developed a good 3-point shot yet. He does take threes. I seen one game where he hit near the end of the season, hit 4 for 5, 2 for 5, 0 for 4. You know, so he's not consistent. So he's got to learn how to shoot the 3. But what he can do, he can drive, he can finish. I seen him do some good, nice Euro step layups, some good dunks, some good drives, dishing it out. He got good basketball IQ, can pass the ball. So I'm thinking he averaged 5 points a game. He didn't get that many minutes, but he averaged almost 2 steals a game while he was out there. And then come to find out near the end of last year, he missed like 10, 15 games through a knee injury or ankle injury. And He came back and balled out, had two plus steals almost every game, and start hitting his outside shots. All right, his game reminds me of not that he is this, but his game reminds me of a Ben Simmons type in that mold. Why you laughing at me? Why you laughing?
Man, come on, man.
I'm just saying.
Okay.
You just made a comparison the other day. And I meant to say something when you did it, and I forgot who it was. It was with running backs. But anyway.
Kyle Algier, Michael Turner.
Yeah. You just made a comparison.
That's a good comparison.
Okay, cool. So my comparison, I feel, is a good comparison. Now I'm not gonna say he's Ben Simmons because Ben Simmons was the number one overall pick, if I remember correctly, and he did good till he missed that. They didn't take that shot against the Hawks. Mm-hmm. His shit went to shit ever since. Mm-hmm. So. Dyson, man, I feel like is a good piece, a defensive piece. I feel like he can develop his offense. I feel like he will help hide Trae's defensive deficiencies on defense. I feel like he can help that. I think Trae can step up, get him the ball. Trae loves to do lob, pick and rolls, whatever. I think Dyson can be one of those guys that can get the ball, come in, drive, score, finish, or dish out. All right, so that's that on that. And I hear we got some other guy. I can't remember, Little, LJ Little. So I don't know. I got to do my research on him, but they say he's a project. But I feel like we did what we had to do. I feel like we got more to do. If we leave it like it is, I'm not going to be happy. I think we need to address the center position. We need to get Clint Capella. He's on the wrong side of 30. He's been serviceable for what he's needed to be, but we need to get someone that can come in and for the world of me, I cannot stand when Clint Capella gets a rebound under the rim and won't dish it back out. He wants to try to miss.
I mean, he's right there next to the
man.
He's just trying to take it back up.
Out.
He just needs to start hitting them. Like if he hit those, it will be good.
Look, it's like 2K. If you play 2K and you're a big man and you get a rebound under the ball, you know not to put it back up because it's never gonna go in.
Well, if you Embiid and you get it, you gonna put it back up.
But he's not Embiid.
I know, but that's my point. He's trying to score. He should be able to. But he's not Embiid. But that doesn't mean
Clint,
he should just have to kick it out.
Clint, do me a favor, man. You're a great rebounder, great defender.
Oh, man.
You're a great finisher.
No, man.
When you get a rebound under the basket, kick it back out to your guards, man. Please. Please. We've seen time and time again that you're not going to make it and you're going to get fouled and you don't make your free throws. Please kick it back out, bro. Just please. It will help the team out more. Get the rebound. You did your job. You got the offensive rebound. Kick that shit back out. Kick it out. Because you're going to get fouled and you can't hit your free throws. Now, if you can hit your free throws, it'll be a different story. You're like a 40-30% free throw shooter, man.
Guess what?
What?
Clint Capella is somewhere with his phone looking at this video saying, I'm going to slap that nigga.
Hey, man, I got the water boys behind me, man. I got this man right here, man. I wish you would try to slap me, man.
Hey, man. That's what Clint Capella is saying.
You need to slap that ball back out.
You just called him out.
But I did. But am I telling the truth?
Yeah, you are telling the truth.
Do you think I'm speaking for a lot of Atlanta Hawks fans?
You are speaking for a lot of Atlanta Hawks fans. You're probably speaking for some of the coaches as well. Yeah. But I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you.
And I'm not no Clint.
Hey, look, basketball Kwame, because he got the little die like Kwame.
He got the little hurricane right there.
Yeah, he look like Kwame.
Yeah, man.
Hey, man, you better watch out, man.
I like Clint Capella I like him as a ball player, but man, kick that ball back out to your guard so we can make another play and you can get another offensive rebound, or they can lob you an alley-oop dunk, man. Please. All right. As far as that, I think we need to get a center, like I was saying, and I think we need to get a number one scorer for the team. We need to get someone that Trae Young isn't the number one scoring option on the team.
That's like saying you need oxygen when you wake up, though, B.
Just the truth.
Okay, but how they going find
I
it?
Don't know.
Where are you going to find a player that can be the number one over Trae Young? They don't just drop out the sky. Like Tony Wrestler and Landry Fields can't just go outside, just cast a wide net and say, you know what, a number one scorer is just going to fall into our lap.
Well, I'm looking at one. I hope we can get him.
Oh, come on.
From the Chicago Bulls.
He's a free agent, man.
Who am I talking about?
DeMar DeRozan.
I want to get DeMar DeRozan. I want him to come to the house.
I was saying that during the COVID year, but everybody thought I was crazy when we were on Clubhouse. I said it when we were on Clubhouse, and you and everyone else that was on there thought I was tripping.
I didn't think you was tripping.
You definitely said I was tripping.
About DeMar DeRozan?
Yes.
Why?
Because you said, man, we got Cam. We don't need DeMar DeRozan. We have Cam. We have DeAndre Hunter, which I like DeAndre Hunter. But now you want DeMar, which I like DeMar DeRozan.
Your Honor, I don't recall. I don't recall saying
Look,
that.
Man, let me finally jump in.
All right, so, jump on in.
When it comes to the DJ trade, right?
All right.
When it comes to the DJ trade, for all the fans out there,
for all of them,
who are some are upset, some are happy.
Yes.
Don't let anybody tell you how to feel. If you're upset, then be upset because the Atlanta Hawks already had stepped in it. And so a lot of people feel like, hey, just build off that. You got DJ.
Yeah.
You already done messed up. Some people feel like, hey, you messed up, correct it. But at the end of the day, neither one was wrong. Neither one was correct. Where the team goes, we don't know. But what we do know is the Atlanta Hawks messed up with that trade. And this is all this trade was about, trying to see how many cents on a dollar they can get back. Like, is it going to turn out they got 80 cents on the dollar, 90 cents on the dollar, or was it 20 cents on the dollar? Because we don't know what these picks going to be like. Who knows if AD and LeBron could ball out next year? And then what that pick look like? That pick could look like some straight up garbage. You know what I'm saying? Then in 27, what if both of those teams are good? But even if one is bad and one is good, you still lose the pick. So now you hoping for both teams to be lottery teams. You know what I'm saying? So, like, you look at DJ gone now, and yes, you got these picks back, but you got a player that people have fallen in love with, a player that people felt like has that.
Murray, I like Murray.
And your words felt like he had that dog in him.
Definitely.
I mean, Murray showed up plenty of times.
Had it.
When the Hawks
won games against the Celtics. He beat the Celtics twice in 1 week.
Won plenty of games.
Did you hear what I said?
But
he beat the Celtics twice in 1 week.
But look, they had to make a move on somebody. It was going to be him or it was going to be Trae. We knew it was coming. Even you go back to one of our episodes when you said, what was Landry Fields thinking when he got the number 1 pick? What's the first thing I said? I said Landry Fields was thinking, I know I got to trade someone. He knew he had to trade Dejounte or Trae.
Yeah.
All right, we moved Dejounte. Dejounte, I'm sad to see you go.
Me too.
I'm going to miss you being an Atlanta Hawk. But they had to try to make some kind of move because it wasn't working on the court. But still, people like myself don't feel like they have completely corrected the wrong. I don't know if they've dug themselves such a hole that they can't get out of it. Okay, we got Dyson Daniels. Okay, he's young. He has promise. He can play defense. But is that going to be what helps us get over the hump? You got Ricochet. Hey, we don't know what he's going to be. So we can say, well, we got picks. Dyson Daniels, man, he can really be this defender. He can really be this, but we don't know until he gets in an Atlanta Hawks uniform and we see how they continue to develop him. Now, he is young. And so that's something you can look forward to. Okay, he's young. Maybe they can develop him. But please tell me this. Besides Trae Young, how many other players have the Atlanta Hawks developed recently as young players?
I would say Jalen Johnson. I would say they've developed him. They put him with the Skyhawks, and he came through.
You got one.
All right. I would say Kevin Huerter at the time. They've developed him pretty well, but he's doing it for somebody else.
If they felt they developed him well, he would still be in a Hawks uniform.
I think it was money, Trae. I think they was trying to decide, do they want to pay DeAndre Hunter or Kevin Huerter? Okay,
then. So there we go, bad judgment right there. You got rid of Kevin Huerter with less for DeAndre Hunter, who still hasn't done anything. And I was a DeAndre Hunter fan. Yes. And I know people say it's a lot on him because he has to try to defend the best offensive player on the opposing team, then get his offense. Well, hey, tough.
Big O, I feel like Big O has been developed nicely. Now he's not the Bam.
He's okay.
Yeah, he's better than okay. He's above average. He's above average.
Is he?
Yes, for sure. And he's a backup. And when he get a chance to start, I think you'll see a lot more production out of him if he can stay healthy as well.
Okay, I mean, hey, look, I'm listening to I'm listening to your optimism, and I appreciate it, and I hope it ends up that way. But this is all that happened. The Atlanta Hawks, they were sitting in there at the office, and they said, you know what, you got me. You got me, Atlanta fans. I messed up. We messed up. We did a horrible trade.
Hey.
We're idiots.
Hey.
We're going to try to fix it. Sorry, we're idiots. We're going to fix it. But the fans, we sitting back saying, you know what? That don't change the fact that you are an idiot, and we think you're going to continue to be idiots.
You know what that reminds me of? When John Abraham said Arthur Blank came in, took his coat off, and said, guys, I fucked up. I think that's what the Hawks need to say. Hey, I fucked up. And you know what? You can only respect that. But try to, pull the wool over our eyes, this, that kind of, makes you feel, less to support them. But I'm hoping. I'm giving Landry Fields a chance. I'm giving Kyle Korver a chance. But you know how I am once I give you a chance. You know how I get. You
a super optimist.
Yes.
Like you're gonna see the silver lining
in everything.
Things that you have no control over. And some kind of way you think you have an effect on it, which you don't.
I believe I do. I'm not gonna listen.
You absolutely do not.
I do.
You don't.
I do.
You don't.
I do.
So how many times have you hoped something didn't work and it still worked? I bet it's more times that you have wanted something to not work and it still worked than times you have wanted it to work and it did work.
I don't recall.
I promise you it is. There's so many players you didn't want to win and they end up winning.
I didn't want Luka to win. He lost this year.
I mean, you didn't want Tom Brady to win and he won.
Yeah, but we was winning for 3 quarters, though.
No, I'm just saying.
We was winning for 3 quarters.
No, I mean, talking about just that game, just period.
I don't know.
Just
I don't
period.
recall, sir.
Just period.
I don't recall.
We didn't want the Saints to win, and they got a ring.
I don't remember that.
You know what I'm saying? So
I don't remember that.
So your thoughts on other people's lives and their walk with God, your thoughts mean absolutely nothing.
The Falcons and the Hawks. And
that's their real lives.
I was hoping the Braves.
We're fans.
We're fans. I was pulling for the Braves.
You have just as much.
Won.
You have just as much effect on watching those men play on TV as you do watching a fish swim in a fish tank.
Did the Braves win?
Yeah, listen.
Did the Braves win?
Your effect on these sports teams, watching them.
What?
You have the same amount of effect that you have on watching a fish swim in a fish tank. Mean you have none.
What you mean? I can't make a fish do nothing?
None.
I can make a fish swim.
You have none.
I can think that fish is swimming and he's gonna swim.
You have none. So look, stay optimistic.
Thank you.
I appreciate it.
No problem.
But it's a lot of fans that's mad about DJ being gone. And I'm not mad at them. And I'm not gonna tell them.
Would you have kept both of them?
Well, I ain't gonna lie. I feel like if you had to trade one, if you got to a point where you just had to trade one, they might end up having to trade two. I said it. If I was Trae Young, I would ask for a trade. If I was Trae Young, I would tell them to let me up out of here.
Young.
You know, you're right. I'm not.
You can't control that.
But I can speak for the Trade Coalition. But I am a member. I am a member of the Trade Coalition.
Where is your card?
I am a member of the Trade.
Where's the membership form? If you pull out a Trae Young membership form,
it's not a Trae Young membership form. It is a trade.
Oh Lord!
Listen. Watch this. Bam! Just pulled it out.
He done pulled
that's
some
all
Beverly,
you need to know.
He done pulled some Eddie Murphy, Beverly Hills Cop.
That's all you need to know.
Bullshit.
That's all you need to know. Bam! I am part of the international trade
all I saw was 4 fingers, man.
Hey, man.
All I saw was 4 fingers.
Look, you weren't watching hard enough.
I was watching hard.
You weren't watching.
I saw 4 fingers.
You weren't paying attention.
Man, you're not
the
part
Trade
of no Trade shit. You're not speaking for Trade.
Listen, I'm older. Trey is one of the younger Treys. I'm speaking on behalf of all Treys out there. I'm speaking on behalf. Yes. I'm not part of the Trae Young fan club. I'm talking about the coalition of the Treys around the world. I think you need to ask your boy Trae down there in Houston. He probably give you some insight.
Trae Truth.
And Trae the Truth will probably tell you that Trae Young need to go ahead and ask for a trade because he's privy to these meetings that we have. So I'm speaking on behalf of the Trae coalition that Trae Young might need to just say, I'm out of here, man. I'm out of here.
Trae not going nowhere. We're going to figure out a way to keep him, and we're going to win.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
So, look, man.
All right.
It's a couple things I want to ask you about, but I'm going to bring this up.
All right, go ahead.
Speaking of the Trae Young thing.
All right.
When we put out the clip, right?
Which clip?
When we put out the clip.
We put out 2 clips.
We put out the clip about Trae Young needs to ask for a trade.
I remember that.
All right, man. One of the people commented on one of our lives. Swatch put the link in the live.
Okay.
And he commented that this is about our live last night. He commented and said he's not going to watch it more than likely because of the clip that we put out about Trae Young needs to ask for a trade. And so
what?
Yeah, I saw it this morning. And so I asked him, I hit him up, I left a reply because I just wanted to know, nice reply. I said, why? What did I do? And he spoke on, feeling like that, one, I am asking for Trae to leave.
No.
And then after I told him, I said, look, I'm speaking from Trae's perspective, but he's saying that it's a stigma already around the franchise that knowing that he wouldn't make a clip, knowing it could possibly go viral, that will add to the stigma around the franchise, and that basically saying that he didn't think what I did was right. So I want to ask you this because I think that is just straight up foolish.
Okay.
I think that was a foolish opinion, but that's his opinion.
Okay.
And that's cool. So I want to ask you this.
All right.
Are we in Atlanta, the Atlanta fans, are we as Atlanta fans in this city, the sports fans, part of the problem? Are we part of the problem on why we don't win? Do we not ask for enough excellence? Do we just accept mediocrity? Or do we sit and whine and can't appreciate a good thing when we have it?
Okay. All right. Before I address that, I do want to say this. You remember yesterday when we were about to post the Trae Young post, and I said to you, well, damn, Trae, we just said we rock with Trae. You sure you want to put this out? Because it makes it seem like we don't rock with Trae. You remember I said that?
But that ain't have nothing to do
with it. I know,
it.
but you remember I kind of had that feeling about the post, and you gave me your thoughts, and I said, all right, we'll post it. But I kind of felt like I didn't want to add to the fuel of all the Trae hate, and I could see how somebody could take it that way because I even thought, well, I know how you feel about Trae. I know you love Trae. You want Trae to succeed in Atlanta, and I know that you're a realist as well, and you want the Hawks to do good, and you're kind of upset with how they're making moves, and it seems like we're not trying to put anything around him, and you don't want to see Trae go wasted, like Deion. Deion left and won some championships, and we put out a clip on the Detroit Lions, Megatron and Barry Sanders, where they stayed and didn't get a chance to succeed at the next level in the Super Bowl, Mm-hmm. And so I know you want to see Trae win. You would love to see him win with the Hawks, but for some reason, man, like everyone's blaming Trae for the lack of success that we're having in Atlanta. And I don't feel like it's that. I feel like it's the ownership. I feel like his son, like you said, his son had Trae as his best man in his wedding. And that's his buddy. And it shouldn't be trying to build a team around your buddy. It should be built around a team for the city of Atlanta and for the Hawks, no matter who it is, because it's about that uniform. It's about that A on your hat. It's about that Hawk flying. It's about the Falcons. It's about the Braves. You understand what I'm saying? Because when Deion left, I wasn't rooting for Deion, even though he's my favorite player. I was hoping he'd tear ACL or something, so we could win. Now I'm a little older. I don't think like that. I don't want players to get hurt. But when I was in my 20s, man, I didn't give a damn. I wanted you to go there. I didn't want to win. I didn't want them to win. Yeah, but I've matured over time, and I don't feel that way. But to your question, man, as Atlanta fans, besides the Braves, even the Braves have let us down when they should have won more World Series in the 90s, and even last year they should have gone. Man, we've been shell-shocked. We're shell-shocked. The Falcons have hurt us. The Hawks have hurt us with the Dominique trade. The Hawks, the Falcons, all of it's been hurt, man. Like, we've been hurt, and we are hurt as fans. Like, the city, like, damn, what we know what it feel like to win a college football championship. That ain't compared to the pros.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Are you going to answer my question?
I'm trying to.
Because you
skirted
around. You haven't answered my question.
Hold on. And so where I'm getting to is, we don't know what it feel like to win, and we want to win, and we're fed up. We're fed up. So I feel like we don't want to accept. We want greatness. I know I do. And I expect greatness. That's why I was so hard on Mike Smith. I mean, Coach, what's his name? Arthur Smith. I was so hard on him because, you're supposed to be offensive guru, and you betting everything on Ritter, and I trusted you because I like you said, I'm an optimist, and I rallied behind Ritter because you told me that's what it was going to do, and I think he sold that to the defensive players that came in, So I want excellence. Now the whining, man, I feel like Yeah. For some reason, man, we've turned into a whining city.
So you feel like that's you think the fans here whine more than they sit back and accept mediocrity. So you feel like it's good and we whine about the good.
No, I don't think we should whine at all. I don't think that anyone is accepting mediocrity. I don't think they're accepting that. I feel like a lot of our fans we're not smart fans. I think kind of our fans are kind of slow.
Oh man, please take that back.
No, I'm serious.
Take that back.
A lot
please,
of our fans.
No.
I'm gonna tell you why I think that.
Come on.
Because some of the stuff that we whine about, they don't know what the frick they're talking about. They're just whining because they see everybody else whining. They're getting on the bandwagon. Oh, we shouldn't like Michael Vick because he fought dogs. Oh, we finna do this, da-da-da-da, instead of trying to understand and fight for him to understand what happened. Did you want Michael Vick to leave?
I'm not getting into what side I'm on the Michael Vick thing.
We know what side you on.
I'm staying away.
It became a black and white thing. And then when Matt Ryan came, the black people got mad at Matt Ryan because of why?
Because we love our sponsors here at the Waterboy Show. Thank you all.
I'm being for real.
And I'm being for real.
When Matt Ryan came to the Falcons, did a lot of people hate on Matt Ryan because of Michael Vick? Because he wasn't a black quarterback?
Yeah, they did.
So that's what I'm saying. People like to get on the bandwagon. Was Matt Ryan a great quarterback for the...
I think that happens everywhere. I'm not going to call the Atlanta fans slow. I don't think that other fans are more intelligent than us. I'm not going to say that.
Well, you know what?
I'm not going to call anybody in the city of Atlanta slow.
Well, I'm not dissing Atlanta. I'm just saying...
But you know that's how people going to take it.
Okay.
That's why I said take that back.
Okay. I'm not dissing people in Atlanta. I'm dissing the understanding of how to support a franchise. I think a lot of us are bandwagoners. Because you're not talking about the Hawks when they're losing. You're not talking about the Falcons when they're losing. You're not talking about the Braves. I don't hear nobody talking about the Braves right now.
Man, no one talks about a loser, though.
But, bro, do we watch the Falcons win or lose every year? Do we try to understand?
Yeah, that's us.
But I think that if you're a fan of a sports team, you need to support them, win or lose.
But that's what I'm asking, though.
No, we don't support our teams.
Is that part of the problem? Is that part of the problem that we accept mediocrity, that we sit back? Because, like, I could watch the Boston Celtics this year. They just won the championship. They won the best teams by far in the NBA. They were having a bad game, and they were getting booed in Boston. But nobody can tell me that those fans don't love that team the same way we love ours. But they are not going. They will not accept anything less than some greatness.
Trae, I haven't been to a Falcons game in a minute, but I remember us booing. We would boo.
Man, it took a long time to get there.
When stuff didn't go right, okay. I didn't get a chance to go to any Arthur Smith era games. Did they boo?
Man, people started booing Ritter.
Okay. See, they didn't want that.
People started booing Ritter, man.
So there you go.
People started. Well, the side I'm gonna take, man. I will say us as sports fans, we are part of the problem. Because we want to sit, you can't say it for one. If you say anything about anybody who's a star here or anybody who's perceived as a star, people say you're a hater. Mm-hmm. If you say anything, you say, hey, they need to improve their game. They could have played better.
You know what?
There are more numbers than they are performance.
You know what?
People are going to say that you are a hater.
I want to take it back. I want to take it back.
Let me finish.
All right, go ahead.
Let me finish.
I got something on there.
Let me finish.
All right.
You just said we shouldn't put out another post the next day about Trace asked for a trade because you don't want people to think that we don't like Trae and that might feed into it. That's part of the problem.
How?
Like, man, because Trae Young as a person shouldn't let a post come
But that happens.
He shouldn't let a post coming from me say, oh, man, they talking about...
Trae, that happens. That's real.
When I was speaking from the standpoint of what is best for Trae Young. But we can't, in this city, sometimes, and it probably happens in every city, but it's like...
human factor,
but it probably is human fandom. But it's like you can't have any kind of strong opinion towards your team or towards certain players without people saying it's hate or without people say you're juggling. And I'm going to just leave it at that. I don't have to make it any more plain than that. If you like a player and you defend them, people say you're juggling.
You know what? What else is what I was trying to say?
Man, you didn't let me finish. I was on the roll, B. Rich.
I know.
You interrupted me when I'm on the roll, man. You got to let me do me, man. This better be good. This better be good, man.
If it's not, it's not. But it's like this, man. Like I take it back, man. I think it's the trolls, man, the internet, the social media that I'm talking about. Because at the end of the day, when you go to the games, the fans know what's up. They boo when it's supposed to be booed. And I'm thinking about it when I did go to the games when Vic was there. We was on Vic ass. We was on the ownership's ass.
I wasn't on anybody's behind. I wasn't on any man's behind.
Go ahead, man.
I just want to throw it out there. This Trae, I wasn't. Shout out to my wife.
Man, kill the camera, man. I forgot what I was gonna say, man.
Wait, man.
I forgot what I was gonna say.
I get what you're saying. You're saying you feel like you see this type of bickering and back and forth more
online, man. That's
online.
What it is. That's what it is.
You see more of the being attacked online than you see when we're at the games together. Like the people are more in unison.
Yeah, so I take that back. I take it back. It's the trolls, man. I think people that probably aren't Falcon fans are posing as Falcon fans trolling.
They could.
I think that's what it is. I think that the people that are hating on Trae that we're seeing, they want him to leave Atlanta so they come to their team.
You saying they hating, but how are they hating?
They're adding to the fuel. Yeah, man, Trae need to be traded. Trae needs to leave. The Hawks suck. Yeah, the Hawks this. The Hawks that. And you know what? What's that going to do? It's going to create a perception.
I will say this. They're creating a narrative. There is a group of people in every city that do hate. And there is a group of people and they are run, and the number one person is the hometown hater. They to where the team can't do anything.
Man, I've been hearing you say the hometown hater a lot.
Anything, I mean, it's a partner of mine.
Okay.
It's a partner of mine. Like anything that the hometown does, they hate on it. So I'm not talking because those people do exist.
Oh, you know who else?
But what I'm talking about, and I'm gonna let you finish right here. But pause. But I almost lost my train of thought. I almost lost my train of thought. Because I just started laughing, like in my thought process. I'm laughing like damn, that was a pausable moment. You know what I'm saying? Right after I cracked the joke on you. Because right after I cracked the joke on you, and in my mind, I'm still trying to talk, but I want to bust out laughing. And I'm trying not to laugh, and I'm like, damn, Trae, that was a pretty bad one right there, man. I'm gonna let you finish. I'm gonna let you finish your thought.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna let you finish your thought, but there are there are a group of people who, anytime they have a strong opinion or they feel like the team can do better, people instantly call them haters.
Yeah.
And I just don't think that's. I mean, it gets on my nerves.
I'm gonna give you a perfect example, man. I'm gonna give you a perfect example. Like, I know for a fact that you don't hate on Caitlin Clark. You don't have no hate for her. Like, you're actually excited about what she's doing for the NWA.
And plus, I don't care about it enough for me to have hate. I don't know any of these people. That's what I mean by I don't care. I don't know her personally.
You went on a rant to talk about, hey, it's not about people hating on Caitlin Clark. It's about her being a rookie, and they're trying to, like, make sure, you know, she about what she about. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like with any rookie. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And you went on a rant about it. And you're very passionate about when you want to say something about stuff. And dog, it was so much trolling and hate coming from the comments about you hating Caitlin Clark when that wasn't the case. So that's what I'm talking about.
About 1,700 comments.
Yeah, like that's what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to say those are the people, the Caitlin Clark posts, and it's people like that create something that's not there. Because I clearly know you. I clearly was there when you was talking about it. And even when Doug said that Caitlin Clark was like the Michael Jordan of the league when he meant by marketing, because at first I thought he was talking about skill-wise. Then he clarified it and said of marketing, and people didn't even listen far enough for him to say that, and just was saying, hey, man, she's not like Michael Jordan, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, bro, he didn't say that. Listen. Jump to conclusion. So I think that's what we're dealing with. We're dealing with people that hear something, the first thing that comes out of your mouth, and they jump to a conclusion, and they rip
But you know that's
and
how
create
people,
a narrative.
But you know that's how people are. Most times people don't have a discussion.
So I think that's what we're talking about. Those type of people.
Okay.
And I think we're classifying them as fans, which I just did. So I'm talking about those people are slow, not the Atlanta fans. Those people who do that type of shit, they're slow. So I apologize to the Atlanta fans. I wasn't talking about you. I'm talking about those people that want to be trolls and create a narrative that's not there, like they have with Trae Young. And I think a part of that is the media. I think the media plants the seed into the listeners, and they control the narrative and paint that picture, and everybody is like sheep. It's like the Pied Piper playing his music, and people are falling to that. I guarantee you, I'm right on some of that.
Well, look, to everybody out there, we hope that no matter what your opinion is, that you're not afraid to voice your opinion.
Yes.
And feel how you want to feel, especially if you're spending money, especially if you supporting the franchise and you spending money. Feel how you feel. Hopefully, the Atlanta Hawks and all the teams we love will get it together and start to ball out. Hopefully, Trae will have a phenomenal season here in Atlanta. Hopefully, the Atlanta Hawks will ball out, man. But anyway, man, but before we close things down, because we got to go ahead and wrap this episode on up.
Okay.
Man. We got to get ready to wrap it on.
Dang,
up,
that was
right?
a quick 40 minutes.
So look, I want you to give the people, man, a blast from the past.
I got one.
Take the fans back who may not be old enough to remember some of the memories we have or may have just forgotten.
Okay. Well, I want to take you back. It's 1983, man. The Falcons are playing the 49ers, man. And Big Ben, Steve Barkowski to Billy White Shoes Johnson, man. It was 2 seconds left on the clock.
Okay.
We're down 24-21. We're around the 50-yard line, I say, around there. All right, 2 seconds left. All right, so what we do, we call the Hail Mary. And Steve Barkowski, they called him Big Ben because he had like a big arm. Like it's rumored that he threw the ball in Southern Cal 101 yards in practice one day.
Okay.
I have never seen anybody throw from end zone to end zone. But anyway, here we are. 2 seconds left. Steve Barkowski drops back. He throws it to the left side of the end zone, on the left side of the field. He drops back around the 45-yard line. Bomb. It comes down around the 5-yard line. It hits a Falcon and 49er. All right, it bounces off of them. Billy White Shoes Johnson slides down on the ground, gets back up, catches the ball at the 5-yard line, runs back around to the 7-8-yard line, juking and jiving, dives into the end zone, putting the ball nose first across the line, and the referees don't know if it's a touchdown. They take 5 to 6 seconds to figure out, and one of the referees from the end zone line just raises his hand and say touchdown. Now, everybody jumps on Billy White Shoes Johnson. Billy White Shoes Johnson is holding the ball up in there, doing the dance, having his legs go back and forth, knees like they're coming in, coming out, going stupid.
And then Tootsie Roll before
the Tootsie Roll before the Tootsie Roll. That's it, man. The Tootsie Roll before Billy White Shoes Johnson doing this dance, and then everybody just bombarded him. Now, what I want to say is, if instant replay was available back then, I don't know if that was a touchdown, Trae. You saw the highlight.
I did.
What do you think?
I think he was down, but hey,
I
so
don't know,
what?
man.
It was the Niners. We couldn't stand them, and we beat them.
And we beat Joe Montana.
Hey, cool.
We beat Joe Montana
cool.
at the Hail Mary, man. So, hey, that was a blast from the past, man. Hopefully y'all enjoy this like I enjoyed it, man. I actually saw that, man. 1983.
Hey, man, it's cool.
28-24.
Look, it's cool whenever we do these because I see comments from people who are either a little bit older than us, our age, or just a little bit younger, who like go back to those memories and be like, man, I forgot about this, or man, I was watching that game. But then you have people who are way younger, you know, who could have been like, who probably might be in their 20s now, may not even been, probably wasn't born, like people in their 30s, or people not even born, who see this and they can say, man, like that was a great movie.
You know, we put out the William Andrews one, and everybody wants me to talk about us to talk about the Ronnie Lott. Oh, I want to talk about that, man. Yeah, I'm going to talk about that, yeah.
Do it. Well, look, man, we appreciate y'all, man, tuning in. This was episode 20, man.
Episode 20, man.
Time goes by fast.
Yes,
having
man.
Fun, man.
Hey.
Well, look, we'll catch y'all on the next one. Anything you want to say before we go on, Be Rich?
Hey, man, appreciate y'all, man, and we out. Kill the camera. Boom.
Hey, man, on behalf of myself, Be Rich, and Aaron, the Water Boys are out.
Hey, it's Amy Brown from The Bobby Bones Show. Join me in supporting St. Jude Children's Research Hospital for a chance to win a trip to meet Megan Maroney at the 2025 iHeart Country Festival in Austin, Texas on May 3rd, hosted by Bobby Bones. We're going to hook you up with tickets, flights, hotel, food credits, and a meet and greet with Megan Maroney. Take action now to support St. Jude and help cure childhood cancer, and you're going to be entered for a chance to win. Visit iHeartCountryTrip.com to learn more.